Hey guys, I wanted to highlight my Incrediball smooth hydrangea, and it really is incredible. Just kidding, incredible. But so there is this myth going around. I don't know who started it, but they say that hydrangeas can't grow in drought-tolerant 100-degree weather. Well, this hydrangea is proving us all wrong. I planted this about a year ago, and if you can see this area right here, I'll show you this one. This is put on all new growth, and it's doing amazing. It's been so hot this summer. We've had quite a heat wave. The heat has set in way earlier than normal, and it is handling it pretty darn well. I have to water it like crazy though. When they say you need to water hydrangeas, they are not kidding. It is not drought tolerant. It requires so much water. Sometimes I'm watering these every day for a good minute or two, and they really just soak up the water. But as far as that goes, if you water them a lot, they do just fine. These little holes right here, we had a hailstorm in the spring. Our weather is so unpredictable, and you never know what might happen. So unfortunately, that's the only thing that I don't really love about this plant right now is these little holes that it made. But I have noticed as I've observed it that so this area starts to get heat about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's right against the brick house, so that makes it a little bit hotter. And I learned that they wilt within those 3 hours that they get sun. So they get about 3.5 hours of sun, that hot afternoon sun. And if your hydrangeas get hot afternoon sun, they need a little bit less than if they have morning sun from 6 hours. So they can go have a little bit less sun when it's hotter heat. So if that makes sense. But I do notice when it gets that hot 100-degree weather, they just start to wilt. And it's not because they don't have enough water, it's not because they are dehydrated, it's just because they're kind of wussy when it comes to the hot heat, and they just start to droop. But when the shade comes back, and they've been in the shade for about 2 hours, they perk right back up. So I just tell myself I'm not gonna look at them when they're wilting in that 3-hour period, because I think, oh, they're dying or something's happening to them, but they're just fine. They come perk right back up, as you can see. So they're doing awesome. I do prune them every spring. If you prune them, they get stronger stems and bigger hydrangea balls. So this one has been blooming for, I would say, a month and a half. They came out really early. Everything is coming really early this year just because of the heat wave, and they're a little bit confused, but that's what kind of makes flowers fun, is they're very unpredictable and you never know what might happen. So hopefully next spring we won't get a big hailstorm and it won't chew up the leaves, but other than that, it's doing fine. And it's proving everyone wrong that this hydrangea can handle the hot heat. I do notice that when it's 85 degrees to about 88, it doesn't do the wilting. So when it hits that 90 to 100 degree, that's when it starts to wilt. But don't be afraid, it will perk right back up. Make sure you water it a lot. And make sure you water it before they start blooming, because that produces bigger blossoms. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions about it, give me a comment and I'll answer you. And go buy yourself some hydrangeas, especially this new Incrediball, which has stronger stems and it's sturdier than the older version of Annabelle. So I'm very happy with how it's turning out. I just love hydrangeas. I'm just so grateful I can plant them in my drought tolerant climate. We'll talk to you later.